Hello again. Right, I'm just going to introduce you to some of my counting activities that I have set up for my preschoolers. So this is for the slightly older children, sort of four-year-olds, 4-year-olds. Those children that have got a better concept of numerals, so they can recognise a few of the numbers, are quite confident with their counting, at least 1 to 10. And so we're now looking at quantity, how number represents quantity. So what 1 looks like, what 2 looks like in a quantity, not just the numeral. So I've got these jars, which I've just saved from a pudding. I think they're the goo puddings. Jars are really useful, so I keep hold of those. I've just used a dry white marker on each of them, put a number in the middle and a number on the front, and then line them up in order for the children, ready for them to use. And then I have a little basket here with some Christmas trees in, so I've already put 1 in the 1 jar, 2 in the 2 jar, and we'll put 1, 2, 3 in the 3, 3 in the 3 jar. And then when the children have moved on from putting the correct quantity into each jar, you can then take the maths just that little step further. So what is 1 add 3? So you're looking at little mathematical concepts of adding. You're looking at sums. So 1 add 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a very visual way for the children to see that the 1 that they had in the 1 jar and the 3 that they had in the 3 jar equals 4. Using a number line, if you had a number line that you could lay down with the numbers on, then you could 1, 2, 3, 4 on the number line. And again, that would be very visual for the child to see how the 1 and the 3 becomes 4. You could use, I mean, you don't have to buy anything special. I've got these Christmas trees, which I found cheaply on the internet. But again, you could just use anything you've got at home, any kind of manipulatives. You can change this for any kind of theme or interest. So Paw Patrol, you could use Paw Patrol stickers or little figurines. Season, so autumn, you could use conkers or acorns. The same idea, the same concept is there. It's all the same principles. You just change the item that you're counting. So I mean, we've got here, so we've got Christmas parcels, and again, I could just work with the children. If this is what they would prefer to use, they can count how many presents. We could even add a sleigh and a Father Christmas from our Small World toys, or a teddy, and say, you know, Father Christmas is trying to fill his sleigh. So he's got 1 child, and then in the next family there are 2 children. You know, how many presents does he need? So just, you could get creative with how you introduce this activity to the children. We've also got some bells. So again, you know, if you have any of Christmas decorations, you could use baubles. Just thinking, we've got bows in a Christmas pot here. Again, we could count the bows. We could put those in there. I'm sure lots of people have got their Christmas wrapping stuff out ready for wrapping up all those presents, and I'm sure you could spare a few bows if you have them. These I got from the pound shop. So a bag of coloured bows for £1. I have various sizes as well, so you can use that for a shape. For size comparisons as well. So you've got the large ones and the small ones. You could sort them into categories. So yes, that's just a little clip there to show you how I've adapted some of these resources to use with the slightly older children, because you've seen quite a few of the fine motor skill activities of the transporting, which I've been using with the 2-year-olds. And obviously now this is a slightly more advanced activity for those children who are that little bit older. If you'd like to see more of these sorts of videos, if these sorts of videos are helpful to you, if there's something that you'd like to see more of, please leave a comment in the comments section, because then once I've read the feedback, I know what people are interested in. I know what you'd like to see more of. Give me some ideas of things that you're struggling with, because I know the EYFS can be quite daunting. And especially for somebody who doesn't come from a childcare background, to look at the EYFS and say, how on earth am I going to show that the child can understand that? Or how on earth can I observe that the child understands that? So you can set up some just simple activities that would encourage certain aspects of the EYFS, and then you can observe them. But if you're struggling with any areas like that, just let me know and I'll see if I can come up with some sort of activity or fun experience that you could try out with the children that would just give you the opportunity to observe where that child is in that area. So yeah, if you'd like to see more of these sorts of videos, please subscribe and press the follow button, and then you should get notifications whenever I pop a new one up. Lovely. Thank you. I will speak to you again soon.